Chop chop cheerio. Welcome to High School Sports Talk Plus. Oh, this is Sports Talk Plus. I'm Matt Hatfield. Here's the coach, Ed Young.
I don't get paid enough to put up with this.
You hear us every Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon on ESPN Radio 94.1. And as I've ventured out into topics outside of high school sports, the 757 at 6, talking local sports with you every weeknight, 7 to 6. I'm sorry, 6 to 7. Yeah, 7 to 6 would be going backwards. That wouldn't work.
I rest my case. I don't need a witness. I don't need witnesses. I don't need nothing. Here is my case.
We went rewind
Here's the case. But that 757 at 6 is a very good listen. The highest rated new sports talk show in the state. I looked it up.
It would be weird if we did go 7 to 6, wouldn't it? That would be bizarre.
That's a lot of hours.
Follow us on Twitter at 757 at 62. I'm on Twitter at Hatfield Sports. He's not on Twitter. He's on Facebook.
I'm off Twitter, so don't look for me on Twitter. You'd be wasting your time.
We're going to do today college football bowl game picks. There's a gazillion bowls.
Ed Young
and I
made it.
are going to go as fast as we can, as quick as we can.
This is going to be tough, people. Hang on.
We're going to go through them beginning today. It started right now. We don't even know who's winning. North Carolina A&T and Alcorn State. They are playing, my friend, and what bowl game is it? Check that, as our good buddy would say.
That is the, oh my God, why should we not know
Air
this?
Force Reserve Celebration Bowl.
So I knew Celebration is what I was thinking of, Celebration Bowl. And I don't know what the score is.
I'm going to go with North Carolina A&T. They're a 7-point favorite. I think they beat Alcorn and they cover.
All right, I'm gonna go same thing.
You're a copycat. You know that.
Copycat.
You're terrible. The New Mexico Bowl presented by Progressive. I don't know why we're telling them because they don't sponsor this video show. But hey, comment. We'll take any sponsors and supporters out there. We'll do it from your establishment.
And we'll have a bowl at your place.
We'll have a bowl?
Sure.
Like a eat out of bowl? Or
whatever. Well, we got all these bowls we're dealing with now. You sponsor us, we'll get you a bowl.
There's a lot of bowls out there. I'm going to leave that alone.
Some of them are ridiculous matchups.
Yeah.
Some of them are ridiculously named matchups.
You have what bowl was I at now? With the New Mexico, Utah State and North Texas. This is a good matchup here. Utah State's got a pro tight end, I think. They're playing North Texas out of Conference USA, who I love with Mason Fine, a quarterback. Right. He's very fine throwing the football. 7-point underdog here. I'm going to go Utah State to cover it. We'll say something like 36 to 26. Maybe more points than that.
You know we have to go against each other in some of the bowls.
Yeah.
Give me the record. Who are they playing again?
It's Utah State 10-2. North Texas is 9-3.
Utah. I can't change. I got to go Utah State.
You're a copycat. Unbelievable.
That's too. And by the way, speaking of copycat, this guy, me, not him, won the regular season college picks.
Who won the NFL and who won the high school is all I got to say.
He won the high school by 1 at the very end, late push. He's winning.
Thank you, Graham.
He's winning the NFL because I never see what the picks were.
That's not true. That's a total lie. Moving on to the Auto Nation Cure Bowl on CBS Sports Network. Camping World Stadium, Tulane and Louisiana. The Green Wave, you know I love them. I picked them with the upset special. Week 1 in their close loss in OT to Wake Forest. They're a 3-point favorite. I'm going Green Wave of Tulane over Louisiana Lafayette.
I concur.
That's 3 now.
3 in a row. It's coming. It's coming.
We're gonna because I know he's gonna fall for the bait here.
Or how about? Wait a minute. When do I get to pick a bowl first?
I'll let you pick
we should be going flip flop.
You absolutely go first here.
I cannot work under these conditions.
Mitsubishi.
Now be careful what you say, Mitzi. Whatever. We'll be off the air.
Motors.
And we're not even. FCC doesn't even take care of us.
Oh, they'll
find a way. That's right.
The Mitsubishi Motors Las Vegas Bowl.
That's all you need to say, Las Vegas. That's a bowl I would go to.
Arizona State with your man, Herm Edwards, playing Fresno State. You're going to go Sun Devils. I already know it.
No, because you're baiting me because you
I'm
want
not
Fresno.
baiting you. I would never do such
Watch
a
this.
thing.
Give me Arizona State.
You're going to Arizona State? Really?
I got to go Herm.
Tell you what, they got a good team this year, 7-5. But I'm going to go with Fresno. Minus the 5.5, 11-2, and we will tell them that Arizona State's best wide receiver's not playing. So let's go with Fresno to win the game. There we go.
I'm not changing it. I'm staying with Arizona State. Come on, Herm. I believe in you.
Without that best wide receiver.
I'm happy.
The Raycom Media Camellia Bowl.
Raycom
or Camellia. It's on ESPN. Shouldn't it be on Raycom?
That's what I'm saying. If it's Raycom.
They're not carrying the game.
But the Raycom network I thought was gone anyway.
Georgia Southern against Eastern Michigan. I'm going to go with Georgia Southern. They're laying the 3. They're 9-3. They get the W.
Give me
and cover to 3.
Yeah, give me Georgia Southern. We doing scores or just
We'll do covering straight up in the spread.
Okay.
We don't have to give the actual score. We don't have enough time because we'll go past 30-minute mark. We might do that anyway. Middle Tennessee and Appalachian State. Oh, we love Appalachian State. We like Middle Tennessee too. It's a 9 o'clock game in the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome at 9 o'clock.
I go first.
You go first. Who you like? The line
State.
is App State. That's 6. They cover to 6.5.
Yes, they do. I'm going App State.
I think they cover to 6.5. They're going to win the game, 31-23. Yeah. And then you have coming up. Let's see what we got here. Well, we're not going to pick the 1AA game, Maine and Eastern Washington, because we both like Eastern Washington. That's what I heard. So we'll go to the next set of bowl games beginning on Tuesday with the Sharabundi Boca Raton Bowl. Oh, I love Boca
Wait a
Raton.
minute, hold on. Did you say Al Bundy?
No, that's the guy from
He scored 4 touchdowns in a game.
and the Married Children.
Yeah, I'm going to go in the Al Bundy Bowl. Where's it being played at?
Sheriff, Boca Raton. Howard Schnellenberger Field at FAU Stadium. UAB, Conference USA, big time team. They're playing Northern Illinois. No, this is not Northern Illinois team with Michael the Burner Turner. The Birmingham boys are favored by 2.5. The Blazers, do they cover? Do they win? Or do you go with the slight upset with NIU? You're thinking. You're digesting.
No, I got to stick with the favorites. That Northern Illinois program, though. Whew,
It's a good program.
it is good.
Take UAB. Go ahead.
Give me Northern Illinois.
He's going Northern Illinois. I'm going UAB to win straight up and cover. There you go.
He baited me again. That's who he wanted.
That's who I wanted. Absolutely.
I'm going to give him who he wanted.
Give me who I want. I got to write these down, by the way.
Yeah, because I've got such a big lead on the college.
All right. So he's going with me. I'm going UAB. And he's going NIU. And what we disagree on it, Fresno and Arizona.
Right.
So all we care about is what we disagree on, honestly. So I can talk trash to him later. Wednesday, it is the DXL Frisco Bowl in Frisco, Texas at Toyota Stadium. You have San Diego State, who you know I love, 7-5, taking on Ohio, minus the 3. Do I go first or you go first?
You go first.
I'm going to root with my heart for San Diego State, but my head tells me Ohio. San Diego State's been in a slide down the stretch. They did have that big win early in the season. We know about the Aztecs, what they can do against big-time teams, whether they're playing a Stanford or any kind of Pac-12 team like Arizona State. I'm going to go with Ohio. And you know what pains me to say that? The Bobcats.
Yeah, I know.
The alma mater of Lynn Burke and I believe Larry Obama, two of our friends.
And the Aztec is your team.
You're going to put the knife in me and take San Diego State? Are you really going to do it?
No, I like Ohio, but we do have to have some changes. So far, I think we only have 2.
So you're going to go Ohio to win but not cover? They're favored by 3. They win by like a point?
I think. No, I would go. I think they'll cover. I think that's a touchdown, Ohio.
All right. Moving along to Thursday in the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl. You know, they should not have bowls where you can't spell the name of a word.
The bad boys. That's a
Raymond James Stadium for Marshall in South Florida. This is essentially a home game for South Florida,
Yes.
a 2.5-point dog. But I did not like their defense against UCF with DJ Mack out of Norview playing very well for the Knights of UCF, unbeaten yet again. You go first. Marshall, South Florida, 2.5 the line favoring the Thundering Herd. With Jaquan Yulee out of Indian River.
You know what? I want to go the upset. Give me South Florida.
Ooh, I'm going Marshall.
I knew you would.
We are Marshall. I'm pulling for you, Yulee. I'm pulling for you guys. Get it done for me. Moving right along, as I will continue to say. Is there anything else catchy to
Or
say?
you can say up next.
I could, but I'd rather say moving right along. Makers wanted. Makers wanted? Wow.
Sure it's not Baker's Dozen.
Makers wanted Bahamas Bowl. FIU and Toledo in the Bahamas on Friday. FIU is a 6-point doggy, a bow wow to Toledo, the Rockets, favored by 6. You go first, right? Or do I go first?
I go first. Let me go.
You just went first, didn't you? We'll go first again. I don't care.
No, I don't think I did.
No, go ahead. You go first.
Toledo.
I agree. Toledo Rockets. Not the Houston Rockets, who are down to the bottom of the Western Conference right now, despite that win over the Lakers on Thursday night.
And Harden put on 50. Put
He
50
did.
on him.
Did you see his outfit, though? My gosh, what was he wearing?
I'm going to get one.
No,
I can
please
see
don't.
myself wearing that into a game.
Yeah, coaching that. Let's see
On
how
the
much reaction
sideline.
you get.
I
Coaching
can do that.
How about if you get to the region championship, you coaching that?
I
this
will
year?
do that.
Is that a deal on video?
If we can get this, no, let's say.
Region championship. That's states.
Okay, we get in the States, I'm wearing that outfit.
You heard it, folks. He's going to wear that during the game.
Shorts and
Oh
a
my
nice top
gosh.
on the sideline.
I hope all you Warriors out there, Justin Fatherly, Jamal Boone, Bryce Parker, Jeremiah
Stacey
Lewis,
Adams.
I hope that motivates you. I
My
really
Stacey
do.
Adams shoes with my
Oh,
ankle
dear
socks.
gosh, no.
I'm going to set a new trend.
Oh, my gosh. You boys better get done and get to state, because if he wears that, it's going to, like,
That's going to hurt a few
oh,
eyes.
man. I might go blind. The famous, I don't know where I go from there, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Western Michigan against BYU. You know, this is perplexing to me. BYU was 6-6 this year, but they beat Wisconsin, and they're a 12.5-point favorite in this game. I think they win, but I think Western Michigan covers. I think BYU wins by less than 12.
I got BYU winning by, I'm going to say 7, 8.
So you agree?
Yeah.
You're in concurrence.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Are you in occurrence or concurrence?
Concurrence.
Okay. Saturday, December 22nd, that's a week from today as we record this to you now, the Jared Birmingham Bowl with Memphis and Wake Forest at noon at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. Memphis, the Tigers, they're 8-5. Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons, they're 6-6. Memphis is a 3.5-point favorite.
Well, I think it's your turn first.
I'm going to go with Memphis, but by less than 3.5. I think it's one of those weird 2-point conversion overtime finishes, and they win it in OT, something like 36-35 or 41-40 or 42-41, one of those crazy games. So I'm hedging my bets here. I'm going Memphis straight up, Wake with the points.
Yeah, I'm going Memphis, but I look at it like 33-14.
Oh, you need to smoke
Don't
them.
think it's, I think it's going
You
to
got
be
a smoker.
charcoal.
Lockheed Martin. A lot of great people work for Lockheed Martin. Armed Forces Bowl. I hope Lockheed Martin would like to sponsor this since I'm giving them such a nice plug. Houston,
Lockheed.
Houston versus Army in Fort Worth, Texas. Army up that win over Navy. Houston at 8-4. Army's a 3.5-point favorite, and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go first before you. I'm saying Army wins, but Houston covers. Army wins the game. I'm going to call it 26-24.
Well, Houston, their lineman, the big kid, what is it, Lewis?
No.
What's the
At Oliver.
Oliver? Yeah, he's not even playing. That's the other thing with some of these bowls. Some of the top guys are saying
Not
they're not even
playing,
playing.
yeah.
They're getting ready for the pros. Like, is it draft next week or something?
I guess.
Unbelievable. Give me Houston doing an upset.
Ooh, he's going with
Going
the
with
Cougars.
Houston an upset. I hope they show up to play.
Making Jim Nance a happy
I'm
camper.
putting a lot of pennies on this thing. Come on.
You
At least
have a
10.
lot of pennies.
At least 10.
He has a lot of pennies, and I'm not talking about the coinage either. Moving right along to the Dollar General. I'm going to stop saying move right along before you slap me. Dollar General Bowl. Buffalo versus Troy in the Ladd Peoples Stadium game in Mobile, Alabama. Buffalo, you had a player go there once upon a time, and Shannon Evans, who played at Nansemond River, then went to Arizona State. That's why you picked Arizona State, because you like Herm Edwards and you like Shannon Evans. We have a couple of local players on the football side of things, though. Kevin Marks, the running back out of Norview. Isaiah King, the wide receiver out of Norview. And the Bulls are much better than the NBA's Chicago Bulls. A 2-point favorite against Troy. Do you take them?
I'm taking them.
All right. To cover, too?
I'm going to take them to cover also.
I agree. Go Buffalo. Go Mid-American Conference.
And we're starting to agree too much on these games.
We are. Troy
All right,
can win this
you go
game.
first.
Troy can win this game if DeMarcus Ware comes out of retirement and plays for them. You know he played at Troy.
It's a good call.
The Sophie Hawaii Bowl. Oh, I love this game. It's always right around Christmas time. It's in Honolulu.
It's festive.
It's in Honolulu, Ed. And Honolulu, Louisiana Tech, and Hawaii, Ed. Who do you got in this game?
Oh, you always pick the home team Hawaii when they play on their own.
It's a pick'em. It's a pick'em.
No, it's Hawaii 21-7.
As you well know from me riding with your team down there for the Duncanville matchup in the Beach Ball Classic years ago, and I had my Colt Brennan jersey, which I wore everywhere. I don't even think I washed it.
You didn't. That's why you sat in the back of the bus.
Yeah. Hawaii was supposed to beat Georgia that year in the Sugar Bowl. They didn't. And I've never forgiven Hawaii for that. And I still like Hawaii, but I'm going to take La Tech. You're taking Hawaii?
I'll take Hawaii.
I'm taking La Tech. The alma mater of some great people like the Bald Eagle, Terry Bradshaw, and the greatest power forward in NBA history, Carl the Mailman Malone.
I'm going with, who did I say?
Hawaii.
33-14.
You pick 33 a lot.
I like that number.
Up next, not moving right along, we have on Wednesday, December 26th, the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl, Boston College and Boise State at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. But it's not the Cotton Bowl, it's the First Responder Bowl. Who will respond first from the other team's scoring between Boston College and Boise State? You see what I did there? Who will respond first?
Yeah, I like that one. But
Who will answer a score with a score?
Boise State is always a team you go with in a bowl.
Always?
You almost always go with them in a bowl.
They're favored by 3.
Give me Boise State, 28-20.
I agree. Boise's going to take care of business every day. The Quick Lane Bowl. It's Minnesota and Georgia Tech at Ford Field. The Ramblin' Wreck of Georgia Tech, a 6-point favorite against the Gophers.
No, Georgia Tech coach is retiring, but he's still going to coach this game, Paul Johnson, correct?
If you say so, I have no idea.
Things come out of nowhere, but I saw they said they were hiring so-and-so to replace Paul Johnson. Well, where'd he go? Is he retired already? Got a bowl game. It's another thing. Some of the coaches don't even want to coach.
Minnesota could be without several players for the bowl game, I will tell you that much.
Ah, man. I'm going to go. Where's the game being played again?
Boy, you got to listen better. The game's being played at Ford Field in Detroit. Give me Georgia Tech, and they'll cover the 6.
I'm going Georgia Tech.
Copycat. TCU, you know I love the Gary Patterson Horned Frogs. They're 6-6, which is amazing to me. They played Ohio State pretty competitively. Against California, the Golden Bears 7-5. This is the Cheez-It Bowl. I'm going to be eating some Cheez-Its when I watch this game from Chase Field in Phoenix.
You go first.
I'm going to pick TCU with a little trepidation. They did the best quarterback, but Cal can win this game. This has the makings to be, I'll take the over 40.5. How is the over-under, is that right, 40.5? This could be 41-35.
No, that's...
There's no way that's right.
No, I don't see that.
Take over. I'm going TCU.
I'm TCU. TCU in the route.
Ooh, I won't go that far.
Route.
Moving on to Thursday's December 27th matchups. Walk-Ons Independence Bowl. It's Temple. It's Duke. Independence Stadium, Shreveport, Louisiana. We have a local player in this game from Lake Taylor and Kevon Bruton for the Owls of Temple. They're taking on Duke, who is, dangerous team here. Temple's a 3.5-point favorite. What do you think?
Duke.
Duke, straight up.
The Dukies.
The Dukies.
Going with the Dukies.
All right. You're going with Duke. Guess who I'm going with?
Temple.
Temple from my man Will Driscoll. I'm the 7-5-7-6. Let's go, Temple. Owls get done, baby. All right. Next up, New Era Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium.
They're playing football in the famed Yankees.
Miami and Wisconsin. Remember a couple years ago, Wisconsin, the Badgers beat the Hurricanes. Miami's a 4-point favorite. I think they smack them around. Miami wins.
Miami is so quick, so fast. That's not in any sentence describing Wisconsin.
If they're so quick and so fast, how'd they go 2-4 on the road this year?
They don't move too fast on the road.
Well, they're in Yankee Stadium. They're not in Florida. They're not in sunshine. It's going to be
Let them
cold.
know it's home because it's going to be Miami 29, Wisconsin 21.
All right. The Academy Sports and Outdoors Texas Bowl, Baylor, Vanderbilt at NRG Stadium. This game to me just is, no disrespect, yuck. But I'm going to go with Vandy, 3.5-point favorite over Baylor because why? They have a local guy I'm rooting for in Chris Pierce out of Smithfield, and Keith will put the Packer hex home if I don't take Vandy. They'll cover it and win the game, something like 24-18.
I'm going to be different.
You
Just to
always
be
are.
different.
You're going to take Baylor.
I'm taking Baylor. Same score.
RG3 is not walking through that door.
No, but they haven't done much all year.
Well, he could. They could use him right about now as opposed to the Ravens aren't
That's
playing.
exactly right. He won't be in the NFL next year.
Friday, December 28th, you have the Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl with the Purdue Boilermakers and the Auburn Tigers. Both have had some highs and lows this year. Auburn's a 3.5-point favorite. What do you think? This is a game. Who's got the motivation for this game?
Auburn.
They cover too?
I think they cover it.
I'm with you. The Camping World Bowl, West Virginia and Syracuse. The Orange trying to get to 10 wins under Dino Babers. West Virginia will not have Will Greer or their left tackle in this game, and yet they're a 1.5-point favorite. How? Because their defense stinks.
I don't. You go first this one.
Syracuse. all the way.
I never thought I would
Way
pick
more motivation.
Syracuse to beat West.
I didn't either, but you got to use logic in this.
Yeah, they're losing the top people. Used to be a great basketball
Yeah,
matchup in the
Big
Big
East
East. So, give me,
The orange.
yeah. I hate to pick Syracuse.
Well, then pick
but-
Big Bob.
No, I'm gonna. They don't have their quarterback. Lineman is out. Who knows by the
Can't
time
do
it gets there? They're gonna get 2 guys suspended because they're gonna be out late.
Don't say that.
Give me Syracuse. There's always someone in a bowl game somewhere gets suspended for out partying too much.
Well, picking Syracuse too. The Valero Alamo Bowl, Iowa State and Washington State. I am into this game. You got Iowa State who can score, and Mike Leach, who's our favorite coach in America, I think, from Washington State. I mean, he has some of the greatest post-game press conferences and press conferences in general. I can't go against Mike Leach and his quarterback. 3.5-point favorite. This is a shootout game. Give me the Cougars of Washington State.
I concur.
The people from Pullman.
44-40.
Oh, so you get a barrel. You get a
crazy
cover
with
by
this.
the hair on your chinny
Yeah.
chin.
Yeah.
The Chick-fil-A Bowl, December
Oh,
29th. We need some chicken sandwiches. Florida, Michigan.
I'm hungry now.
Gators are a 7.5-point dog. Will Harbaugh be into it? Will his team be into it? I like the defense, and I love under 51 in this game. Call it Michigan 27, Gators 14. They covered a 7.5. What says you, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to concur with you. Yeah, I'm going to go 30-24.
So you have it going over then.
Yeah, I'm going over.
I don't think that's happening. We'll put a chicken sandwich on it. Ha ha!
I'll do that. Chick-fil-A.
The Belk Bowl, you're up first. South Carolina and UVA. It's a noon kick. ABC, December 29th. Gamecocks are a 4-point favorite.
I know you're picking South Carolina.
How do you know that?
I know you are.
You don't know that.
I'm going to go with. It's in North Carolina. The game's in Charlotte.
The game is the Belk Bowl, and it is in Charlotte. Will you go down there for that game?
I'd have to go more for just that. And there's some things in Charlotte for more than just that. Well, they got some great food places. Come on now. I know a place where they sell a chicken sandwich. You have to close your eyes to eat. I'm going to go with South Carolina.
To eat?
Yeah.
Lay in the
So
floor.
I'm going to go South Carolina overtime. I know you're picking
Oh, wow.
UVA, but I'm going to go South
You just said it, I'm picking South Carolina.
It's because I just took South Carolina, so now you're going to take UVA. Am I right?
No, I'm going to agree with you and be a copycat for a change and pick South
See,
Carolina.
now you're picking
But I
everybody
won't
else.
pick overtime.
Okay. I'm going overtime.
I'll go Gamecocks to win it by a count of 27-20.
And by the way, we have a Chick-fil-A meal on this, all the bowl picks.
Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl, Arkansas State and Nevada. No disrespect, I'm not into this game. I'd watch Nevada play basketball though. Arkansas
yeah.
State's a 1.5-point favorite. Give me the Wolfpack in Nevada.
Okay, I'm agree with you. I think it's Wolfpack like 29-7.
Whoa.
Yeah, not going to be good.
Are you ready for this college football semifinals? The
Ooh,
Goodyear Cotton
already?
Bowl and the Capital One Orange Bowl. Yeah, we'll get back to some more bowl games. Let's get them out of the way here.
Okay.
Clemson and Notre Dame, as we're going in chronological order of when they play. Clemson's an 11.5-point favorite, and they're going to destroy Ed Young's Fighting Irish. Sorry, Darnell Ewell of Lake Taylor and Jeremiah Wusu of Bethel. Clemson with Jordan Williams out of Cox High School in Virginia Beach. They're going to rout Notre Dame. We're going to call it 41-20. Tigers.
Oh, I want to pick my team, Notre Dame, so bad.
I'm going to pick them. Well, they covered 11.5?
Clemson is good enough to win a national title. Notre Dame, I don't think.
Well, I would get that impression since they're in the Final Four and they're undefeated, so.
Clemson, close game, though. I think Notre
Give me a
Dame's
score.
save face. I'm going to go 28-24, Clemson.
Oklahoma and Alabama. Will Tua Tagovailoa play, or will it be Jalen Hurts under center for the
Won't matter.
Crimson Tide against Kyler Murray, the Heisman Trophy winner from the Boomer Sooners? Over-under is 80.5. I got to go under on this. That's just way too many points for me. I'm going to go Alabama to win it and cover to 14. We'll call it. I'm going to surprise you with this scoring, too. We're going to go Alabama 39, Oklahoma 23. So it's going to be a total of 62 points.
Not bad. Over 60 points is a lot of points.
But still well under the 80.5, which
Yeah.
is just crazy.
That's too.
You'll get some shekels and put that down in Nevada.
Bama 28, 21.
So you agree, way under 80.
Yeah, I am going to go way under.
But you're going Oklahoma with the points.
Yeah.
All right, Monday, December 31st, that's New Year's Eve. This Military Bowl presented by Northrop Grumman, Cincinnati, and Virginia Tech. The Hokies, a lot of Hokie fans that watch our show, listen to our shows.
They barely got in.
They barely got in by beating Marshall 6-6. They're a 5-point doggy to the 10-2 Bearcats of Cincinnati. If this game was played right after the UVA game, Tech would have beat them. But I'm going to go Cincinnati with that. What do you think? Do they cover the 5? I think they do.
Yeah, I'm going to go Cincinnati.
31-21.
I'm going to go Cincinnati. 40.
No faith in the defense.
No faith in the defense. 40 to 33.
It could be a lot of points. You're going way over the total.
Way over.
It is Stanford and Pittsburgh in the Hyundai Sun Bowl. Stanford and Pitt. Well, you know you love Stanford beginning of the year. They're a 6.5-point favorite. Yeah, you go first
Stanford.
against Pitt. And they cover?
26-20.
But they don't cover. By a whisker, you give Pitt.
I
got
Pitt.
Stanford covering by 2 touchdowns in this game. They win it. Michigan State and Oregon. It's the Red Box Bowl. You like Red Box, don't you?
Red Box. What
Box.
is a red? Oh, that's the where you get videos from.
Yeah.
Red Box.
You get videos all right.
Why do they put all these names on? I know
Better
it's
than
about
better
money.
than the Chicken Pox Bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, chicken pox or the toilet bowl. You don't play in those.
Michigan State's a 3-point doggy against Oregon in this game. They're not at Oregon, but because technically the game is being played in California, I'm going to go Oregon in this one, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to say Oregon's going to score some points.
Yeah.
36-20. I think Michigan State gets
Missouri.
blindsided.
Yeah, Missouri's against Oklahoma State and Memphis, Tennessee in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. I'm stunned. Missouri's an 8-point favorite in this game. I'm going with I'm a man. I'm not 40. I'm something. Mike Gundy in the upset.
I'm going Oklahoma State too. I don't.
Both straight up upsets.
Now somebody knows something. I just
disagree on
can't see
7
that.
games.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm going Oklahoma State.
Northwestern. No, Missouri's got a good quarterback now, and Oklahoma State's defense has been very porous. San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl in San Diego, California. It's Northwestern and Utah. Utah's a 7-point favorite. You're thinking about this.
I saw both teams actually play one game each this year.
Yeah, I like Northwestern to pull the straight-up upset. I'm going Northwestern.
I'll be different. Go Utah, though. I like Northwestern, but I'll go Utah.
Mike Wilbon and Mike Greenberg are hoping for the Wildcats to win it, too. They've shown some signs. The Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, NC State, Texas A&M. Good D-line of NC State. A&M's got athletes all over the place, pro-level players. A&M's a 6-point favorite.
I'm gonna stay at A&M too. I'd probably go like 28-21.
I'm going A&M, but for NC State to cover, like, let's call it 34-30. Tuesday, January 1st is New Year's Day, and it's the Outback Bowl with Mississippi State, and Iowa, the Hawkeyes. Mississippi State's a 7-point favorite. What says you?
I'm gonna go to the upset.
Iowa?
I'm gonna go Iowa.
I kind of wanted to do that, but just to be different, I'm going to go with Mississippi State, and I'm going to go with the surer thing, potentially. They do have a better, I don't have a better coach, I shouldn't say that. Good coach in Kirk Ferentz. I'm going to go Mississippi State, though, and try to be safe here and make up some ground, which I'm sure I'll be having to do. The VRBO Citrus Bowl, 1 o'clock, Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. On ABC, it's Kentucky and Penn State. Kentucky had a great year. Will the motivation be there for Penn State? Only a 6.5-point favorite. To me, I think Penn State might roll them. Might cream them.
I'm gonna go Penn State by 12.
LSU and Central Florida. LSU a 7.5-point favorite in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl.
Give me no, you go first on this one.
Central Florida, baby. I've been on them all year long. They beat Auburn last year. DJ Mack.
So they're gonna go win their second national title.
Well, if you want to call it that.
Self-proclaimed, I get that.
In overtime, coming back from 2 touchdowns down, DJ Mack attack, UCF over LSU. Take that, Tigers. Take that, Ed Orgeron. And take that, Les Miles, even though you're at Kansas now. What you got?
Won't happen this year. I love Ed Orgeron. Give me LSU.
That's because y'all both have the low-pitched voices.
I like
the same. Or you can barely understand what I'm
And
saying.
always 2 Eds are better than 1. Always.
Rose Bowl. Washington, Ohio State, Urban Meyer Swan Song. Buckeyes favored by 6.5. You know how much I love Chris Peterson as a coach.
Right.
You know how much I don't care for Urban Meyer these days.
Right.
Who you got?
I'm going Ohio State.
To cover?
28-18.
Washington with the upset. But there is a lot of motivation for Ohio State with that. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go Washington. I'm using my heart over my head on that one. And to wrap it up, the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. The Texas Longhorns. The eyes of Texas are upon you. They're 11.5-point doggy against the Georgia Bulldogies. Georgia. On my
Georgia.
mind.
All
They
my
cover.
mind all the way. But it's 8.5?
It's 11.5.
Ooh, it's a lot.
I got Georgia winning it 31-20. So Texas technically covers.
I got them winning. 33. Come on, spinning.
Come on, hurry up. We got it.
24.
So there you have it. We disagreed on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. I got UAB, Fresno, Marshall, Army, La Tech, Temple, Vandy, Northwestern, Mississippi State, UCF, Washington. He's got Ohio State, LSU, Iowa, Utah, Baylor, Duke, Hawaii, Houston, USF, that's South Florida, Arizona State, and Northern Illinois. Listen to us every Saturday, 10 a.m. to noon.
Right here.
ESPN
Right
Radio
here.
94.1. He's Ed Young. I'm Matt Hatfield. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Great Christmas.
We'll
Good
talk
New Year.
to you in 2019. See you later.